Come on in, come on in. Like, share to everybody. Come on in. Today we have a great presentation for you. And of course, for those who are listening on Sunday morning, we spoke about the TeDivina. And of course, the whole line of products of this great company. And we have the man himself, Mr. Christopher, Sir Chris, as we call you, inside the building. And he's going to be giving the full, clear, crystal presentation that will come at you. And of course, we want you to love it. We want you to join it. We want you to take the products. We want you to ask the questions. And of course, we are going to ensure that you get something that is life-changing. Boy, I'm telling you, after Sunday morning, you blow this thing up, I'm in trouble. I can't have enough of these things to share. The people are hungry for it because the health benefits that you shared is so tremendous. And the people are really looking for something, first of all, natural, not artificial, that can help them. I had a gentleman came up the shop just today, and he said, listen, I want the Mars. And I said, boy, he thought it was $3,000. I said, no, it's 12, you know. And he said, me no business, me want the Mars, because certain things now work, and we want it to work. So him fork out him change and him buy the bottle of Mars. I'm like, wow. People out there want the stuff. They want the good stuff, and they heard about it, and it is doing tremendous. So today we want to help people across the world to get this thing, get it now, and to join the great thing. So Circus, welcome. Good to have you. We don't have no corona around here, so we can shake hands. As the Bible says, we must greet and shake. So we do our checks, so we're good. So welcome, man. Good to have you. And we trust that whatever you present today, people will be blown away. And of course, they'll join the better way. It's over to you, Sir Chris.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Prophet Mark Stewart. Ladies and gentlemen, a very pleasant afternoon to each and every one. Those of you in the audience, those of you on YouTube, and those of you who are also checking us live on Facebook, welcome. This afternoon, we are here to discuss the better way. Our theme for the afternoon is life, is there really a better way? So we're asking this context according to your present reality. You see, there are people here who are sitting in this audience, and also persons who are viewing us live, who are faced with some serious realities. There is an individual right now who was laid off because of the coronavirus. There are people who would have done extremely well. Society would have told you, obtain your best qualifications possible. Some of you have 1, 2, even 3 degrees, but yet still you are underpaid significantly. And then there are those of us who are approaching that dreaded period of retirement, when you know deep in your heart that the little money that you're going to be receiving will not be able to even buy your medications. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in trouble. But the truth of the matter is, I am here today to present to you the better way. Now, the better way of which we speak is the network marketing profession. Now, within the profession, there are over 65,000 companies and counting. At this minute, at this moment, at this juncture, there's one company that supersedes them all, and that is Vida Divina. By interpretation, it means the divine life. We're talking about divine health. We're talking about divine wealth. Ladies and gentlemen, our founder and CEO is Mr. Harmon Puyalt. Now, this guy has an interesting life story. When he was 17 years old, he and his family, they were living from pillar to post. If you understand that terminology in Jamaica, you recognize that basically he was being pushed out of homes because of the fact that they could not pay rent. Things were extremely difficult. Mr. Harmon Puyalt made an interesting decision when he was just 18 years old. He decided to become a member of the network marketing profession. Having done so at 18 years old, by the time the man was 19, he was a millionaire. And so Mr. Puyalt, from that point in time, having experienced abject poverty, thought to himself that he needed to develop something to share with the world that people especially the people in the poorer parts of the world, could actually benefit financially. And so Mr. Puyol, with all his years of experience within the industry, he's considered to be a guru. He's considered to be that go-to guy. Many companies, when they are starting up or even well-established and they want to revise their compensation plan, then they seek the knowledge of Mr. Armand Puyol. Now, the company was founded in 2016. Our headquarters is over there in Ontario, California. One of the great things about this company is that we do our own manufacturing. We do our own warehousing, we do our own processing. What that means, ladies and gentlemen, is that this company is mitigating against substandard products. Armand Puyol does not want a tea to leave his production plant and then somebody say it did not work. Armand Puyol is not interested in you using any of his products and somebody return to say they did not work. So that is why he ensures that all that emanates from this particular company are things that are done through his production plant. Interestingly, we are currently shipping to over 50 countries and adding every single day. Now, we have offices all over the world. There's an office in Colombia, there's one in Costa Rica, one in Dominican Republic, there's one in Ecuador. Recently, we opened in Ghana over there in Africa. We also have an outlet down there in Nigeria. And we're over there in Mexico as well, Panama, Peru. But the story, ladies and gentlemen, that I want you to take from these international offices is the one that is coming out of the country called El Salvador. So currently, El Salvador is ranked as one of the poorest countries in Latin America. Believe it or not, through Vida Divina, there are over 10 people in that country that are earning in excess of 30,000 US dollars. I mean, even 150 in some cases, right? What that means, though, is that there are over 1 million people in the country that are earning a minimum of 500 United States dollars on a monthly basis. Now, that is remarkable because what that is doing, while these people's personal economies are improving, the economy of the country is also improving as well. Isn't this a marvelous, marvelous, marvelous company? Now, our company, ladies and gentlemen, is aligned to some interesting in parts of the industry. So we're talking about, the health and wellness, part of the industry. There's the home-based business. There's weight loss. There's skincare and beauty. And, of course, coffee and tea. Now, these are multi-billion and trillion-dollar industries that we are talking about. Extremely powerful. That's what Vida Divina has aligned itself with. And that's for a particular reason. You will see as we go along. Now, on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, is Mr. Armand Puyol. And Mr. Armand Puyol is holding one of our mushrooms. And you may ask the question, why is he holding this mushroom? Well, our foundation, the foundation of our products, the foundation of our company is deeply entrenched in organic mushrooms. And we're not just talking about any mushrooms now. We're talking about the 3 most powerful mushrooms on planet Earth. We're talking about the reishi/ganoderma. We're talking about chaga. And of course, we're talking about cordyceps. Now, you may be curious and want to find out why these mushrooms of all the mushrooms on God's green earth. Well, let me tell you something. Mr. Armand Puyol, the man that you're looking at on your screen right now, this man was diagnosed with stage 4 gastric cancer. Doctors told him that he only had 6 months to live. His fiancée at the time, Dr. Esther Rama, said, no, there's no way that a man so powerful, a man who has the heart of the poor people of the world, could just have 6 months to live. And so she went on a journey. She went down to Asia. And when she got there, she had discussions with some of the best herbalists on planet Earth. And the discussion led to them pointing her to the chaga, to the ganoderma, and of course the cordyceps. She took as much as she could, and she returned to the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, she provided Mr. Puyol a daily portion of those mushrooms. Would you believe it that 1 year later, Mr. Puyol was alive? 1 year later, Mr. Armand Puyol was alive. In fact, When he returned to the doctors were simply flabbergasted. They could not believe that the man who they told that he was to go and find this casket, find this burial spot, and make it right with the Lord, if he wasn't baptized, then he should repent and get baptized, was alive. And so Mr. Puyol, ladies and gentlemen, having had this experience, decided that he must get these mushrooms into the hands of ordinary people. Let's look at some of the benefits that one can derive from these mushrooms. So the Ganoderma, for example, it reduces the risk of us developing infections and viruses, right? It fights allergy and asthma. Interestingly, it helps to balance our hormones. It helps to fight diabetes, whether type 1 or type 2, right? It promotes a healthy heart, while of course improving the quality of our blood pressure. In other words, it manages significantly. Ladies and gentlemen, it improves the liver function while detoxifying the liver. But the thing that we love most about this particular mushroom is the fact that it defends against the growth of tumors and cancers in our bodies. Let's look at the shaga. So shaga fights inflammation. It strengthens the immune system. It lowers the blood sugar. It lowers the blood pressure. It improves our cholesterol. It's an anti-aging property. Of course, it's a nutrient-dense superfood. So we're talking about all the vitamins and minerals that you need from A to Z. Interestingly, within the shaga, you can do your own research and you will see, is that important vitamin called vitamin B17. There's also vitamin D. These are very important against the fight of cancers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the thing that we love most about the shaga as well is that it prevents and fights cancers from developing in the body. Cordyceps, on the other hand, it manages type 2 diabetes. It's an anti-aging property. It improves the health of the heart. It supports respiratory health. And of course, it increases the oxygen uptake in the body. Now, like I said, having such great result from the mushrooms, Mr. Puyol asked himself an important question. How can I get these mushrooms into the hands of ordinary people? And what method should he utilize to do so? So they went and did some research. The research that they did revealed that approximately 70 to 95% of all lifestyle diseases emanate from an unclean colon. In other words, once the colon is unclean, then your body is toxic, and then your body now becomes a reservoir for lifestyle diseases. No wonder people are struggling with cancers. No wonder people are struggling with type 2 diabetes, predominantly throughout Jamaica. A lot of Jamaicans. In fact, the statistics reveal that Jamaica is ranked number 11 in the world in terms of persons struggling with type 2 diabetes. No wonder we have so many people with heart disease, because our bodies are toxic. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Armand Puyol and Dr. Esther Ramos, they came together and formulated the TeDivina detox tea. See it right here? TeDivina detox tea. Now, this tea is essentially designed to detoxify your body comprehensively, specifically your kidneys, specifically your liver, and of course, that long colon, all 7 feet long of it. Extremely, extremely important. It also will detoxify the blood. We're going to talk about that some more. So, this tea, ladies and gentlemen, has 12 powerful ingredients. Of the 12 ingredients are the Ganoderma lucidium and the Siberian shaga. There is absolutely no other product on God's green earth with this powerful combination. There are other products that has some of the stuff that we have, but there's no other product that has the combination of the Siberian shaga and the Ganoderma lucidium. What are we seeing from persons who are using this particular tea? We're seeing people losing between 5 and 7 pounds of belly fat over a 1-week period. That's what we're seeing. That's what people are telling us. In fact, to date, we have approximately 30 females who once struggled with polycystic ovarian syndrome. When you struggle with polycystic ovarian syndrome, pregnancy becomes a difficult thing, right? In fact, these 30 women, doctors told them that they would never, ever become pregnant. Would you believe it? Having used the tea along with our venous capsules, these women are now expecting their babies. In fact, last week, Wednesday, we welcomed one of those babies, and there are many more to come throughout the course of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, There are many people who are watching and listening at this moment who, believe it or not, they have 1 or 2 bowel movements for the week. Yes, 1 or 2 bowel movements, because we have had some of those persons. This tea will ensure that you have your regular bowel movements. Not just that, we have seen persons who would have struggled with things like diabetes and hypertension and high cholesterol, who are now saying that they have put away their statin medication and are now focused purely on just using this product on a daily basis because they are getting the results from it. One of the most powerful things that I've seen is a man that was basically impotent for 4 years. His wife was on the verge of cheating, and she met upon a man called Joe, not knowing that Joe did not want to touch the Lord's anointing. So guess what happened? She approached Joe and told Joe about her situation. And Joe said, listen, instead of me touching the Lord's anointing, I'll give you 4 of the TeDivina detox tea. Ladies and gentlemen, on the 4th tea, the gentleman had a resurrection. So powerful was that resurrection that the couple got together and disturbed the entire community with their early morning prayer meeting. What a beautiful tea. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the TeDivina detox tea. It gets better, because we know persons who struggled with sinusitis. And you and I know when people struggle with sinusitis, there's a particular odor that emits from the nostril. And so when these people speak to you, sometimes you stand up and you look at them good, but you can't respond because of the odor. We know teachers, several of them, who once struggled with that problem. And having used the tea, now they are talking to people and people are responding to them. The TeDivina detox tea, very, very powerful. In fact, so powerful is this tea that a friend of mine, my neighbor, very powerful woman here in Jamaica, this woman had a belly. I thought she was about 15 months pregnant. And I gave her the tea. Day 1, she laughed at me. She said, Chris, nothing happened. Day 2, nothing happened. Day 3, she said, come back and take your tea. I said, try it one more time. Day 4, ladies and gentlemen, she drank the tea. You see, day 5, the lady had a bowel movement. She has one of those large toilet bowls. And would you believe it? The toilet bowl was filled to capacity to the point where it was running over. We're talking about the TeDivina detox tea. Now it gets better, because here are some folks who would have used the product, and this here is their transformation. This is my friend Stephanie. She's 44 pounds lighter just by drinking the tea alone, right? My friend Simone out of St. Thomas, she has lost a complete tummy just by using the tea alone. This lady here, she is down 20 pounds by just drinking the tea alone. My friend here, this is a story I like to tell. My friend here, when I first met this woman, I thought that she was genuinely pregnant, and I wasn't joking. I wasn't making no fun of her. I thought she was really pregnant. She said to me, Chris, no, I'm not pregnant. In fact, she rebuked me because I said to her, you know, congratulations, that looks like a boy. She said, no, I'm not pregnant. I was really flabbergasted by it. Would you believe it? She said to me, my problem is I have a thyroid issue. And doctors told her that because of that thyroid problem, it's very difficult for her to lose weight. I gave her the teas. She took 90 days supply. Guess what? That's Michelle Sheriff you're looking at right now. A comprehensive transformation you're looking at on your screen, right? My friend out of Mandeville, Keithia, look at her. Such a beauty. This lady here, my friend Stacy from Portmore, just the same thing, and it gets better. So in addition to the tea, ladies and gentlemen, Vida Divina provides you with a full line of premium supplements. Now, within the supplement line, there is the Shaga capsule. So we spoke about the Shaga and its benefits earlier. We have that in capsule form, right? We also have the Ganoderma in capsule form as well. And of course, the Cordyceps, that too is available in capsule form. Now, on your screen, you're looking at a product called Venus. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. There are many women sitting in the audience, listening or watching live or whatever it is, who are struggling with the issue of menopause. When a woman struggles with menopause, all sorts of things happen to the body. The desire for intimacy is significantly reduced. The intimacy becomes extremely uncomfortable. Not just that, but the mood swing and all these things that these women go through is just out of this world. We have a product called Venus that is designed to recalibrate the hormones and to allow that woman who had absolutely no desire for intimacy to start feeling as if she's 20 years old all over again, right? Not just that, but if you're struggling with menstrual cramp, believe it or not, and you use this product, that becomes a thing of the past. Also, if you use a tea for menstrual cramp, that's a thing of the past as well, right? In addition to that, we have a product called Mars. Now, Mars is our flagship product that deals with prostate cancer, right? So a lot of men, as you know, I mean, black men in particular, tend to struggle with prostate cancer more than any other race. And that has to do with all the stuff that we eat, right? Now, this product is designed to mitigate prostate cancer significantly. But the ladies are telling us that there's a side effect to it. The ladies who have bought it for their husband are telling us that when the husband used the product called Mars, they recognize that the man who was doing 9.58 seconds is now becoming a Mofaro, running 10,000 meters easily. That's what they are telling us. Not just that, but they are telling us that there's an expansion of the man's apparatus and there's an extension of the man's apparatus. Would you believe it, ladies and gentlemen, that Mars is our second most sold product in Jamaica, and more women buy Mars than men. I don't know why the ladies buy it, but they just buy it. They love it, right? I don't know what about it that they love, but they love it, right? Now, we also have a product called Brain, and this, of course, focuses on the neurological issues that people struggle with. So people like with Parkinson and, dementia and all that kind of thing, if you're a university student and you're studying and retention is very difficult, then this product helps you significantly. Now, in addition to that, we have a weight control line. So we spoke about the tea detoxifying the body, and some persons losing up to 44 pounds. Well, guess what? We have a lot of persons globally who are either overweight or obese. We're talking about people weighing 250 pounds easily. People weighing 300 pounds easily, some 400 pounds. Well, for those people, we have the 8CG, the Life, the Atom, the Cheat, the Ignite, Sleep and Lose, and CX90. These capsules, ladies and gentlemen, are designed to speed up your metabolism. Yes, speed up your metabolism while significantly reducing your appetite and causing you to have all the natural energy and the vitality that you need to lose weight on a daily basis. In fact, if you're using any of these capsules, you will lose between 1 and 2 pounds on a daily basis. That's the power of this particular weight control line. We also have a protein shake. This protein shake, it's called Lean. Lean, of course, is a powerful meal replacement, right? Shake. It is infused with the Ganoderma lucidium, and it contains, believe it or not, 16 grams of protein. That's what it provides the body. If you look at fish, for example, you may get 9 grams of protein from some fish, but this protein shake gives you 16 grams of protein. Here's the interesting thing about it. In addition to the 16 grams of protein, you are looking at a full serving of all your fruits and vegetables that you would need to survive on a daily basis. That's the power of this protein shake. So if you are somebody who's trying to gain some weight, I see some people in the audience who could gain some weight. Yes, this protein shake is for you, right? If you're trying to lose some weight, yes, what you need to do is to use this protein shake to replace one of your meals and you're good. But like me, if you want to be a strong, trapped-in man like me and you want to continue to build those muscles, then of course you know that this protein shake is indeed for you. We have it in 5 flavors. There is chocolate, there is vanilla, there is strawberry. Recently we added cookie and cream, and of course banana. Now, to the most interesting of our lines, Vida Divina has aligned itself to coffee. Now, coffee, ladies and gentlemen, is the second most consumed beverage on God's green earth. Yes, coffee is the second most consumed beverage on God's green earth. So listen up. Vida Divina has a superior coffee line. You have it in latte, you have it in chocolate, you have it in mocha, you have it in cappuccino, you have it in Tonkat Ali, you have it in Black Sculpt. For me personally, my 2 favorites are the Tonkat Ali and the Black Sculpt. And I'm going to tell you why. You see, the Tonkat Ali is formulated with an exotic blend of Arabica coffee, right? It also is infused with reishi and ginseng. Now, if you are somebody who is a coffee consumer and you are very active and you need to be at your peak performance in just about anything, you name it. So if you are somebody who works very lengthy hours, this coffee will do very well for you. If you are somebody who works out at the gym and you need that extra boost, especially as a man, because it provides testosterone to the body. And you and I know the importance of testosterone to a man's body. If you're a man and you're struggling in the bedroom, you have not yet attain the Mars, and you have check out the Mars yet, but you're a coffee consumer, listen, this Tonkat Ali is just as effective as the Mars, or even more effective, I'm telling you. The black scallop, on the other hand, though, is essentially designed to speed up your metabolism, reduce your appetite, and cause you to lose excess body fat. We also have green tea and the black tea. Now, the green tea and the black tea, they contains a nutrient called flavonoid. The flavonoid is very effective against things like heart disease. If you're using the green tea and the black tea on a daily basis, you should not have a heart attack anytime soon. Now, we also have what is called the Vida Essential. Within the Vida Essential, we have organic toothpaste, we have reishi soap, which is good for things like acne, just keeping the face clean in general, right? However, you also have lipstick. We also have a thing called foundation that, the ladies use. You know about that stuff. But our flagship product in that line is the liquid gold. Now, let me tell you something about liquid gold. The liquid gold is a pure, natural, and of course, organic oil blend that is excellent for improving the appearance of the skin. If you know anybody who is struggling with things like stretch mark, dark spots, or liver spots, or eczema, just name the skin condition, and this product will significantly improve that particular aspect of your skin. Now, here are some folks who would have tried it. This lady, she had a very dark spot under the armpit, and of course, over a protracted period of time, she would have used it. Her armpit is clear again. This particular lady, she had a bowl to the pressure cooker, right? And of course, what you're seeing there is a total restoration of her fingers. My good friend here actually shared a product with her. Well in her 30s, she would have struggled with acne. And just by using the product, her skin is significantly cleared, right? Another lady here, she documented her progress. And in fact, this lady has a unique story because this lady, she hadn't had a period over 4 years. Just imagine that. For 4 years, she had absolutely no period at all, right? And she used the tea and got her period on the 7th day. And she hasn't stopped using it yet, right? And so therefore, she decided to check out the other products that we have, and that's how she actually used the liquid gold. Now, guys, who do you know that you think you can introduce these products to, and you can benefit from it? Who do you know? I mean, do you know anybody? Is there a mother? Is there a father? Is there a friend? Is there, a cousin or anybody? If you know people who can use these products and benefit from them, then Vida Divina has a blank check with your name written all over it, right? The blank check. I'm not talking about a check with a figure on it. There's no $10,000 written on it. There's no $100,000 written on it. It's a blank check. In other words, if it's a blank check, you have the opportunity to earn whatever you choose from this company. Why is it that this company would have given you a blank check with a name written on it? Because we have the #1 compensation plan in all of network marketing. If you go to businessforhome.com, you will see it there. It's documented. The Vida Divina compensation plan is the most powerful compensation plan in the industry. In fact, so many people from other companies are leaving their companies to join Vida Divina because of the power of the compensation plan. And you're going to see that. So the compensation plan allows you to earn 12 different ways, right? We have what we call the 50-50-50 plan, where you earn 50% through retail profits, you earn 50% through fast-track bonuses, and another 50% is earned through check match bonuses. Now, if you weren't listening to what I was talking about earlier, make sure you're listening now because we're going to talk about how you make some money through this company, all right? Now, before you can earn, you must start with a package. And our packages are very, very, very cheap. Chicken feed, basically. There's a package for $1,360 US. There's one for $680 US, another one for $340, and then a very small one for $135. Let's look at an example. Let's say, what's her name, Let's say Shireen today. So Shireen decided to start the business today. So Shireen is going to start with a business builder package for $340. So Shireen is going to receive, for her $340, she's going to receive 48 sachets of teas. Now, each sachet of tea lasts for 1 week. You convert that one sachet to a gallon of water, right? And you drink it 3 times daily. 8 ounces in the morning to your breakfast, 8 ounces with your lunch, and 4 ounces in the evening before you go to your bed. Now, having retailed all these teas at $20 minimum, if you're in Jamaica, it's between $2,500 and $3,000 for a tea, right? Very, very cheap, because if you go to the doctor, it's a lot more than that for the pills that you're going to be buying, right? So, having sold all the teas, Shireen is going to have a total of $960. If she were to subtract her initial investment of $340, she's going to have a profit of $620. Now, let me tell you something. We have people right here in Jamaica who are selling 48 teas daily. I mean, this is their full-time job. They sell 48 teas daily. But let's say you are only able to sell 48 teas, over a 1 week period. So therefore you're doing like 4 times 48 for the month, and there are 4 weeks in the month. You're looking at what? $2,480 in profits. Based on your job now, are you earning anything close to that? Let me give that to you in Jamaican dollars. That's about 400,000 Jamaican dollars on a monthly basis that you'll be earning. Do you know somebody who earns that right now? Do you know somebody who takes that home? Your husband take that home, ma'am? What about your husband take that home and more? Very good, very good, very good. I come into him, I soon come to him. What about you? You know anybody who take that money home? No, right? But look at this now. You have people right now who are watching this program, and they are willing to go to the Chinese supermarket every single day or the wholesale and work for $10,000 for the month or $7,000. When you have an opportunity here to take these products and to share them with people, because there is a need. You saw the need, right? People with diabetes, people with hypertension, people with high cholesterol, people with high triglycerides, people with cancers, people with skin conditions, men struggling with erectile dysfunction. A friend of mine told me that he sells about 1,000 Viagra every week in Jamaica. That means that there's a problem. If you're selling 1,000 Viagras in Jamaica every single month, it means that there is a serious problem. So therefore, you have the solution, because once the body is detoxified comprehensively, then your problems would have been resolved, right? So that's our friend Shireen there, making all this big money. Now, in addition to that, Shireen also has the opportunity to share her business online. Why is that so? Because Divina provides you with a state-of-the-art e-commerce website. For every sale that you generate online, you earn $20. Now, the truth of the matter is, there are people here in our company who are doing significantly well when it comes on to online sale. We have one woman who last month, she had about 500 customers visited our website and made purchases. We're talking about a total for the month earning in terms of 10,000 United States dollars. That's about 1.5 million Jamaican dollars the lady was able to earn. Now, I'm sure it's the same blood that runs through your body that is running through hers. I'm sure that some of you watching this program right now have a lot more social media competencies than this woman. But she was able to do it because guess what? She believes in her own ability, and she has a very strong desire for financial independence. Do you have that same desire for financial independence? Well, if you do, the opportunity is here for you. Now, we also have what is called the fast track bonuses. Now, Shireen is our example, as we are saying today. A fast track bonus is paid out to a member who shares the opportunity with others, and they come on board with a package. So Shireen, for example, Shireen gets on board, and Shireen says, okay, I'm going to take this thing to the 4 corners of the world. I want to help as many people as possible, especially those who would have lost their job as a result of COVID-19, those who would have had their hours at work reduced significantly. In fact, those who are working and being underappreciated, those who are underpaid, you have all this qualification, but you're not making no money. I want to share this business with those people. So Shireen went out, and Shireen met up on Anne-Marie. So she told Anne-Marie about the business, and Anne-Marie said, okay, I'm interested. Anne-Marie said, listen, I want to start with the 135 package, right? Because Anne-Marie started at the 135 package, Shireen is going to earn $60 from Vida Divina for that effort. She went out again and she told Brother Brown. And Brother Brown said, what? This thing is really real? She said, yes, because I've used the products and this is my transformation. See, I don't have no tummy no more. Brother Brown said, listen, I know people who can benefit from it, so I'm going to jump on it. Would you believe it? Brother Brown said, give me the 340 package. Because Brother Brown came with the 340 package, Shireen earns $150. She went out again and she told Pastor John around in Spanish Town. Pastor John said, listen, give me the 680 package. Because he came with the 680 package, Shireen earns $300 for him starting with that package. She went again and she called somebody in the Cayman Islands. And this person said, no man, this thing can't be real. She said, yes, this is my before picture and this is my after picture. You see the difference? And the person said, yes, what a comprehensive transformation. Guess what happened? Because the person started the 1360 package, Shireen earns $600. Let me tell you something, guys. When COVID hit 2020, usually the university students in Jamaica would travel overseas to work on a travel program. They could not go. Many of them were prevented from traveling last year. Now, when a student is prevented from traveling, remember, Jamaica, deregistration is a big thing in Jamaica. Every year you hear the number of people who are deregistered. But guess what happened? Some UTech students, some US students, some MICA students, some NCU students decide that, look, we are going to start this business. They started the business, and believe it or not, these students are now able to pay their tuition for the entire year, number one. They are able to pay their living expenses for the entire year. And importantly, these people are calling their parents in the country, Daddy, listen, check your bank account, I have a $20,000 for you. Look here, Mommy, check your bank account, I have a $10,000 for you. That's what is happening right now as a result of that. So listen, like I said, we have a blank check with your name written on it. Are you willing to take the opportunity? It gets better because we have what is called a team commissions. Now, a team commission is paid out to members who are interested in earning from our binary system. Our binary system allows you to earn between 5 to 20% every single month. To be qualified for that, you must be active. And to be active means that you must have 120 volume points. You must also have 2 people that you personally brought into the business who would have also had that 120 volume points, right? So as you can see here, these are the actual earnings in terms of the percentage, 5%, 6%, all the way down to 20%. Now here's the big thing, guys. These are the points that you need for each level in order to be able to earn these great percentage. Now, Vida Divina is saying to you that once you are a member of the company, you must remain active. And to remain active is very, very simple. Like I said before, you must have 120 volume points. Now, this 120 volume points, ladies and gentlemen, can be achieved through one of 2 ways. You wanting to use the products, or you wanting to retail the products physically to people, so you go and you buy them, right? Interestingly, you can also have these sales generated from online. So once somebody go to your website and they purchase 3 products, you would have not only be getting $20 on a month, and for each purchase rather, but you're also given 40 volume points for each purchase, which means that you're qualified for the month in terms of your activation. Now, here is something very interesting, guys. This was what really captivated me about this business and really caused me to think twice about it. Now, we have what is called the 50% check match bonus. Now, a check match bonus is paid out to a member, yes? A member who is number 1 active and also have people in his or her team who are earning through our binary system. So everybody that you personally brought into the business, Shireen, right? Once they are earning through the binary, whatever they earn, you will earn a 50% check match bonus from the company. So let me give you an example. Let's say you have 20 people that you brought into the business, and each of those people are earning through the binary. You will receive a 50% of whatever they earn. So if somebody earns $5,000 for the month, $2,500 the company is going to give to you. If somebody earns $10,000, $5,000 is coming from the company to you. If someone earns $100,000, imagine that, you will receive a $50,000 from the company. Now look at this. The person who earned the money, them go at them yard their money. But the company goes into its bank account and says, listen, Shireen, you're a great leader. Listen, here's a $50,000, just like that. That's the power of this compensation plan. That is why I told you that the company is giving you right now a blank check with your name written on it. It's blank. Why? So that you can decide what you want to earn from this compensation plan. Now, as you accelerate in rank, we have what is called the roll-up fast-track bonus. This bonus is paid to members who are platinum and above. So once you get to platinum, anybody who is new, so all of you today that are going to be joining the business, right? You're going to come in my organization, and I'm a platinum, right? So I'm going to earn a 5% from every single one of you who join. I don't know you. I mean, I've seen you. I've never spoken to you. I hope to do that before the day is out. But I'm going to be earning that 5%. That's the power of this compensation plan. Now, it gets better. Because as you continue to grow, let's say you get to Sapphire, you're going to earn a 10%. If you get to Ruby, you're looking at 12%. You get to Global Crown Diamond, it's 20%. That's the power of the Vida compensation plan. Now, Vida Divina said, listen, if you are making all this big money, right? You're sending your kids to proper schools, you're building that dream house that you have always wanted to build, you are able to take care of your parents, because we do believe in that. If whatever you're doing monetary-wise, you must also drive the best vehicle. And so for us, the best vehicle is the Mercedes-Benz. Via Divina, once you get to the rank of Jade or higher, you'll receive a $500 bonus every single month to pay for your Mercedes-Benz down by Silver Star Motors. You know what that is? Down by Camp Road. That's where the Mercedes-Benz dealer is. So start thinking about it from now. Go down there and look at it, test drive it, because very soon, Shereen, you'll be driving a Mercedes-Benz, if you're not driving one now, all right? All right? It gets better, because how do you actually access? So you have all this money that you're earning. How do you access this cash? Vida provides you with a Visa debit card. I didn't walk with mine, it's my car. I'm going to go get it shortly. But if you look on the screen, you'll see it. The Visa debit card. Now, this card allows you to make withdrawals from any ATM globally that dispenses United States dollars. Not just that, but you're also able to use this card to shop online. So if you shop on Amazon or eBay or Macy's, you know, that's where Shereen shops. She shops at Macy's. You know what I mean? That's why she's looking so fabulous. Ladies and gentlemen, this card is available for you to use globally. Not just that, if you are somebody who's not interested in cards, right? But you rather to have your money in your bank accounts. You want a bank deposit. Vida will make that transfer to your account on a monthly basis. So how do you get started again? Let me just run by that. You have 4 packages to choose from. So there's a 1360 package. That package gives you 192 sachets of these teas, right? When you are through selling those teas, your profit is going to be $2,480 US. That's about 400,000 Jamaican dollars. How could that impact your personal economy, right? There's a 680 package that gives you 96 teas. For that, in terms of your return on investment, you're looking at 1,240 US dollars. That's about 200,000 Jamaican dollars. It gets better, because the 340 that we spoke about earlier, we say you earn 620 US dollars, you're given 48 Ts, right? That again is about 100,000 Jamaican dollars. But if you're not able to afford any of those packages, then there's the 135 pack that you get 18 Ts, you would have made a return on investment of 225 US dollars. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Here is the opportunity of a lifetime. Some of you would have visited this very church and you would have prayed to the Lord for an opportunity to change your life. You're unemployed, you're underemployed, you're underappreciated, husband abusing you, or wife abusing you, whichever way, right? Because you're not earning enough money. Let me tell you something. Take this opportunity and change your life forever. This is the chance for you to move from poverty to real prosperity. We're not talking about the PNP prosperity or the GLP prosperity. We're talking about real prosperity and real progress. This is an opportunity for you to move from a life of dependence to a life of total independence. Let me tell you my story. When I just heard about this business, and they told me that I need 135 US dollars to start, I could not find the 135 US dollars. Even though I was working as a manager in the public sector, Manager in the public sector, but I could not find the $135. I was broke. All of my salary was consumed with just bills. You know anybody like that? You're paying car loan, you're paying mortgage, your child goes to a prep school, or anything. You're just paying bills. Nothing more than bills. Bills. I had no extra money. So even though I heard about the opportunity, I was there sitting down and wondering, how on God's green earth am I going to start? So I went to a friend of mine and I said, listen, I want $150 to borrow. He loaned me the money. It was a Sunday afternoon. I made the investment and boom, I got my teas. The Tuesday, I was through selling all 18 teas. Can I tell you something? I have never borrowed a cent since that day. Never borrowed a cent since that day. In fact, last year, during the COVID-19, I was able to earn 5 times my annual salary. 5 times. To the extent where when I look at this business, I realize that there's more to be had by helping you than for me to be sitting in the public sector. So you know what I did? I resigned my job on the 26th of February, believe it or not. So this is now my full-time job. I have one objective, and that is to point Shireen to this opportunity. Why? Because the truth of the matter is, Shireen knows whether it doesn't matter how good her job is, unless she's an entrepreneur, when the time for retirement comes, it's going to be a struggle, unless she's making some big money right now. But guess what? This opportunity provides you, this opportunity provides you an avenue to create your own wealth, to create what is called residual income, meaning that even when you're sleeping, you're earning money. You're earning from people that you don't even know. You're earning from some countries that you have never even been. That's the power of this great opportunity. I challenge you this afternoon to not listen and don't act. This is your time to act. You prayed for it and the Lord answered you. Not true, Shireen? Yes. You prayed and God answered you. All right? So thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for listening. Let me now turn over to the prophet himself, Mark Stewart.
Wow, Sir Chris, my, I'm telling you, man. You hit the nail on the head, as they would say in Jamaican terms. This is powerful. The compensation plan is awesome. People can make real money. What you didn't tell them, you resign your job. You told them? Oh, I didn't hear. I wanted to hear again. You what?
Yes, I did resign my job.
Boy, in this time when a man resigns his job to do something like this, it must be beneficial. Nobody does that. What you used to do?
I was an information manager.
Information manager. Only thing I can't resign my job as a pastor. I can never do that. I will keep preaching. But I will do this because somebody said a while ago, it's good that the church is teaching people about their health.
Absolutely.
Because we don't do a lot of that. We teach people about spirituality, but a lot of the Christians go to doctor, spend a lot of money on medication, and we still have to pray for them. You know, a doctor looked at me one time and he says, Rev, why so many of the Christians come into doctor? And he says, sometimes being a doctor, I have to lie to them, because sometimes nothing really wrong with them. They just want a little prayer. Or go serve the Lord. But, you know, being a doctor, a lot of these guys are practicing. They have to make money. So if you come to them, they're going to find a way how to make some money out of you.
Absolutely.
Huh? So they give you meds, they send you go do tests, they send you go. Sometimes them know say the test what them tell you if you go do it, or really and truly them know it will come back negative. Absolutely. But them have to send you go do something because you come to the doctor. Please come to us. I got a PhD. Yes. Prayer, healing, and deliverance. However, I have already where is our sister? Oh, she's not in here. But one sister was telling us, I think her husband bought the tea on Sunday. Sunday it was, Rev? Yes, Sunday. And she come, today is what? Tuesday. And she said to me, her husband is having great result. Chris, she just left church a while. She said, my husband, he started having rumbling, tumbling, and it is good. So we announce it on Sunday, and her husband is getting result on Tuesday. That's how good it is, folks. That's how good it is. So we're encouraging everyone to call us. We have the phone numbers. and put them up 775-1113. Of course, 869-9522. Sorry about that. 869-9522. And of course, we want you to get in touch with us and get the products. We have them at our outlets in Jamaica. And of course, get in touch with our brother, Sir Chris. And of course, we'll get you, if you need to join the business, we know how to put you in to make some real food, as they would say in Jamaican terms, eat a food. So everybody can eat a food. But boy, I tell you, as I said, a man came and said, boy, full bottle of Mars, nothing less. And it's a guy where when you look upon him, you'd wonder if him can afford the bottle, you know. But him so serious about him things, he want the bottle. So people need the stuff, and so we want to invite you to get on board, start taking the products, detox, and get on board to have in good health, good wealth, and may God bless you in a rich way, in a powerful way. As we say, it's time to be healthy and wealthy while you know God. The Bible says, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in good health. So prosperity comes when you are healthy, and of course health bring wealth, because you spend less at the doctor and more eating good food. God bless you. Take care and get in touch with us. Order your products. Get it from us at BreakThrough. And of course, you will be blessed. Thank you for joining, and see you later on. Will be greater on. Peace. We're out.